Welcome to the Pastime Picks Podcast. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips.
And I'm Andy, the King of Pennants.
So welcome back another week, guys. So we're on to our non-sport edition this week. They're a little off the wall one, right, Andy? I mean, it should be fun.
Yeah,
one.
it's about as avant-garde as you can get on this one, I feel like. I don't know where you went. I went a little, we'll see where I go.
I'm not fully prepared for this one. I forgot to email myself my list, so I'm going to pull my phone out. But
okay. Hey, Christopher Nutter is in the house.
I must say, that's a fancy word, avant-garde, but I'm not 100% sure what it means. But I like it. I like it.
I think it just means a little different, a little outside the norm.
The box, outside the box.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. So, this week we're drafting best birds. And that we go whatever direction we want to go with it. There's no parameters or rules here. Just
no stipulations. You have to, you can do whatever your little heart desired, really.
What's up, Lisa Durr? Welcome in, Lisa. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Lisa. Welcome.
Andy always gets me on the stipulations. I think I lost the draft 2 weeks ago because Andy threw some rules at me at the last second. So
I didn't throw any. No, it's not. It's the normal rule. We said a type of cooking turkey. You could have easily said uncooked, and that
not even a raw turkey. That's like salmonella waiting to happen.
Well, it's not my fault. You had to. You can't just say I don't eat turkey, so doesn't count. Like that's not a cooking tactic.
Yeah. Well, speaking of salmonella. In honor of the bird draft, I'm wearing my vintage all over print bird poop crew neck sweatshirt. You like that? It's got a plethora of, it has like the species of bird under each sample, which how did
you get that?
I bought it on Whatnot. I couldn't resist a bird poop sweatshirt, vintage, like it's like an 80s sweatshirt, very thin. But I feel like it's more comedic because I don't think, as a doctor, I don't think you can identify the bird by the poop. I'm not sure of that, but that's my thought. So, but I like it. Like this one right here is a common grackle down here.
Of course.
Common grackle.
I would have said it was an uncommon grackle, but I guess it's fine.
And that is a red-winged blackbird sample right there. So just educating and entertaining here.
Yeah.
So usually we're entertaining about sports memorabilia, not bird poop, but I figured it's a topical for the week.
Yeah.
So
maybe before we get into it, we can recap a little our sports teams. We always love to do that. A little bit of heat coming out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's all. That's more than just the Philly media. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Christopher, I don't see birds. I've worked on a lot of. I worked in a lot of exotics, but we have other people I work with who see birds. I personally don't see them, but
you made that stipulation, didn't you? You're like, I'm not. Didn't you said that, right? You just don't like. I mean, that's fine. I don't think it's
I just didn't want to. It likes to set some limitations, but that's all. That's just Philly media. They think even when they're winning, they're always like. They can't just talk about the win all week in sports talk radio. They have to bring up a topic, and that topic makes its way to national airwaves because of.
Brandon Graham didn't help the situation at all. I don't think. I mean, I don't think
he's got a radio show. Well, he's part of that sports talk radio, so that's why.
Some people were saying, "Well, can you believe what he said?" I don't think it was that crazy, honestly. What he said, like when you actually heard what he said, it wasn't.
And if you watch the interview, he's like smiling during half of it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, as an offense, they could be a little frustrated. They still won the game, and so
it was a close game, though. I will say they've been playing pretty well.
Their lines are strong, and that's why they should have beat the Chiefs 2 weeks ago. And was it Minnesota they almost beat? They beat. Almost beat.
Yeah, no, I think it was Minnesota, yeah.
And Bryce Young, he impressed me seeing him. I mean, his scrambling ability, but not a lot of young quarterbacks will scramble, but they don't keep their eyes downfield when they're scrambling.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing that. He was keeping his eyes downfield. So
he's come. I mean, honestly, he's everybody was kind of knocking him down and saying like, how could you take him over CJ Stroud? But like admittedly, C.J. Stroud took him to the, playoffs, fairly far too. But I would argue that Bryce Young is playing as well, or maybe even better than C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, the last few weeks for sure. Yeah.
Hey,
What's up, Girl Dad? What's up, Andy? I think right. A part of the Rushmore show.
Ah, very cool. Yeah. Very cool.
All right.
All right, so yeah, let's maybe there's not a whole lot going on with Lions. They're all hurt, but they managed to squeak out a win, of course, which was nice.
Yeah, I guess that was nice.
What did you think of the run on the fourth down? Did you see that?
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we? Yeah, I mean that. I understand why they did it. I mean that one didn't bother me as much as the fourth down on the 29-yard line, their 29-yard line.
Yeah,
I mean that's a tough call whether you kick the field goal, but I know they didn't have much confidence in their defense at that point with the injuries and so even if you give them back the ball with 30 seconds left.
I think they said they had 16 defensive players on IR and like 7 of them are defensive linemen and they lost one during the game too. So it was like, yeah, they're literally, bringing people off the street, but
no. Well, there's no rules, girl dad. It's probably more birds, but we just said best birds. We didn't really, it's not an all Eagles draft. I'll tell you that. That's definitely not that, but,
no rules, just right? Isn't that like I don't know.
Sounds like it might be a slogan, but
I think that's for steakhouse or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, and more about the football. I mean, how about the end of the Cowboys game? That was something we could all enjoy.
That was
great. Is that a block punt? Oh man, I just want to see every sideline or the press box of Jerry Jones during the play, the block punt.
Yeah,
and then the celebration, and then a second later the dismay and the disheartenment. Yeah. That's not a word, but
yeah, no, it was that was insane. I don't think I was watching at the time, but then popped up and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was watching.
How
that.
The
heck?
How does
Micah
that
Parsons was beside himself, on the sideline and then walking off before the game ended. Man, unbelievable.
What was the Falcons? I don't know how the Falcons game.
I think they were on the same time as the Eagles, right? I believe, but yeah, I know it was a tight game back and forth with the Vikings, but I didn't see how it ended.
See you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate being here.
Thank you. Hey, Brandon, welcome back. No problem. We were late too, so don't worry. We
started a little late. I was out picking my son up. Had to do some dad duty tonight. Usually I don't do much in the way of that, but no, I do. I contribute a lot.
There was not a lot of diaper changing when was there.
I did some. Well, you might argue that there was none. I don't recall, but I think there was some.
Yeah,
I think there was some.
Of all people, he's skilled with his hands. He's does some surgery on animals and stuff. You would think you would probably be one of the best at wrapping them up. I don't know.
I mean, I could. You just chose not to.
Okay, there you go. All right. So what do we?
It was a shocking upset. I still wanted to recount. We needed to recount because you did pull it out last week.
What was it? I didn't see. I know it was close. It was 50-50 at one point.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
You don't understand it. Half the time.
52 to 48.
52, woo!
Very tight. I think we just called it a draw. I think we called it a draw. Right?
No way, man. No way.
Let me get back to here. So you pulled it within 5 games of me. It's a little tighter.
I was at
2 in a row for you.
2 in a row. All right.
Yeah, I'm sort of shocked. Disappointed in the voters. But,
that's not how you gain more voters. You don't show your disappointment in them. Yeah. It's horrible. Brandon, you just so you know, we got your horse. I forgot. We did it last time, right? Did we not do the horse? We did the horses.
We did horses. Yeah, it was Brandon, and then who won it last week? You have Sean, real life.
Give it's a 2-horse race right now. But anything's it's getting.
Well, for the new people in the chat, Annie, if there are any new people, we do a giveaway every week here. This week we're going to give away to the winner of our Sales of the Week contest. You can either choose a pair of non-sport or a pair of sport vintage sealed packs. I'll send them to you. But in addition to those 2 packs that the winner will get, you get entered into the cumulative giveaway over the next 12 weeks or over the 12 weeks total. We've already had 2 weeks.
AKA the horse race.
The horse race. The person who wins the most out of those 12 weeks wins a $50 gift card to one of our eBay stores or a combination of both. And Andy has a physical vintage Heartland horse race going on his in his studio there. So
don't you worry, guys. If I have at least 12 different Heartlands, so we're fine.
Don't you worries, guys.
Yeah. All right. Relax.
All right. So, Andy, you want to jump into it here? See who goes first?
Let's see who goes first. No worries, Brandon. You didn't.
You're still tied for the lead. Still tied for the lead.
That's right.
All right, let's see who goes first here. There's no audio on that for some reason, but you can still see it spinning, right?
I hear it on my end.
Oh, really? It's weird. I can't hear it. All right. Looks. Ooh. Just edged it out.
What is that? Is that a new one?
No, it's an old one. I rolled it back.
So
just
weird.
it's me like it's my modeling pose.
It's not a modeling pose. You look like you're turned Russian or something. And
what?
Weird. I don't know. It's just like a Russian. You have a little Russian face type of. I don't know. It's a goatee.
It's a strong jaw.
Strong jaw.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Welcome in, Mark Hoyle.
All right. Well, what do we got? What are you starting off with? This is see where you're going.
Blue steel. Sean got it. Sean got it. That is my blue steel look. Let's bring it back up.
That is not blue steel. That is
blue steel. Well, he vanished because he won, but it was blue steel.
That is
No. It's an intimidating photo, is what you're saying, Brandon. I agree.
That's yellow noodle, in my opinion. That's what that look is.
Okay. All right. I'm not prepared for the first pick.
Oh, good.
I'm not prepared. Well, all right. I'm gonna go with a patriotic pick first overall. We can go all different directions here. I'm going with America's bird. I'm going the bald eagle, the magical not mystical.
The magical mystery tour? Is that what you're going with?
No, like the just the graceful elegance of a soaring eagle, and he's the mascot of the best team in sports history.
Okay.
So I'm going the bald eagle. Bald eagle, first pick overall.
Solid legacy pick there. Yeah, that's not a bad pick. I'll give you credit. I mean, it's obviously it's on my list. You know, you can't not have it on your list. I mean, it's a chalk pick. That's the thing.
Number one first overall should be chalk. Right? I
guess so. I mean,
you could be like the Jaguars and take Trayvon Walker first overall and let the Lions sneak into Aiden Hutchinson.
Right.
I mean, that didn't really pan out. So you got to go chalk number one.
That's a good point. Okay, I'm going to go for
Thanks, Chris.
Okay, my first overall pick. I'm trying to think where to go in this one. All right, I'm going to go with the classic. One of the most iconic gestures in all of American or all of the world, really. I'm going to go with the middle finger, aka the bird. So that's my number one pick. The bird.
So I'm going just patriotic and mystical. There's an M word I'm looking for.
Mythical?
Can't get the M word. Not mythical, not mystical. Majestic. That's the M word I was looking for. I'm going with the majestic, patriotic eagle. You're going with a profanity. All right.
Correct. Yeah. Well, it's number one. Yeah, number one. Exactly. It's the.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You got an actual bird, but I have the bird. It's such. I mean, everybody in this chat's used it. I think you've certainly used it.
We've used it. I will say, in the little behind the scenes, me and Andy give each other the bird at the beginning of every podcast before it starts filming. Generally,
yeah.
When we come in and we don't know the other person's in the studio already, we're
yeah. Seriously, this is the Eagles' favorite. For welcoming.
I don't know. I've given it more to referees. I just and shout profanities at the games.
Right.
The Eagles chant, other than the Eagles chant, EAGLES and all that, the a-hole chant to opposing fans. That's what we're known for the most.
Okay.
And that doesn't hurt anyone.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, it is a golden bird in traffic. That's always nice, but it's dangerous these days to do that, right? I mean, you don't never know what you're getting into with a
You don't never know?
I don't think that's what I said. You never know what you're getting into with just throwing someone the bird in traffic. So you got to wait till you're getting off the exit ramp, and you hope they can still see you on the main road, right?
It's a fleeting, farewell.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it. Okay. The safe way to do it. Get your point across.
Understood.
All right, let's get to our first segment here.
Sale of the week.
All right, so in this segment, Andy and I show each other our sales of the week, guess the selling prices. We want to get within 10% to be considered a win. I want the chat to guess along with us. The third item overall is for the giveaway, which will, again, you get to choose either 2 sport or 2 non-sport vintage sealed card packs. I'll surprise you with something in the mail. I know Real Life won last week, and he got a vintage Batman and Hook packs that he posted on Instagram. So he'll probably be ripping them over on the Real Life Perspective show someday. So
yeah, for sure.
To check them out. All right, let me get mine up first here.
All right. Mark, we're having our flubs tonight, and we're a little bit disheveled, a little bit,
How are disheveled?
Off our game. Well, because
we started late.
You're like kind of like a little frazzled.
I usually have a pre-podcast 30-minute production meeting, which is not really, we're not really doing too much constructive in there.
Mostly just flipping each other off.
Yeah, but today I came in 5 minutes beforehand, so yeah.
Okay, I love analysis. This is my favorite thing.
Solid pick, face of the franchise, defensive machine. The question is defense. Yep, I like it. I like it. It's true.
Jesus.
Yeah. He could be a cancer in there.
Oh man, I am jealous that Girl Dad thought of doing that. The analysis on every pick is pretty amazing.
That is good.
All right, that's good. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with it. Bald Eagle, my thing on Bald Eagle is he doesn't bring that edge, right? He doesn't have the edge that the middle finger does. Bald Eagle's in there. He's kissing babies. He's like, giving turkeys out in Thanksgiving. Middle finger's out there. He is making it happen. He's going to get in the fight. He's the first one in the fight, but he's going to protect the Bald Eagle.
He's got sharp talons, to quote Napoleon Dynamite. I knew he was talking about a chicken, but whatever.
All right. Amazing. Thank you, Girl Dad. I appreciate that. That's
thank you very much. Get the Mel Kiper in the audience. All right. First item here. Got a card. Little card.
Oh, you sold it finally.
I took an offer. Did take a substantial offer, I'll say. So we'll start that. But this is our card I won.
Yep.
Got in a Whatnot break a while back. It sort of started the losing a lot of money on Whatnot for several months. I haven't done a break on Whatnot in months though, thankfully.
Neither have I, thankfully.
But I still buy every day on there.
All I do is buy. Well, you don't do breaks. All I do now is buy on eBay for the cards and stuff. But
it's more constructive, I think.
Probably, yeah. So okay, so this one is funny because you had mentioned this, and like before we really knew, we got really into this for a bit. At least I did. Not even knowing how good this card was, I feel like a little bit like you didn't even know it, and that you're like, I think it's pretty good. And then
when I first got it, I had no idea.
It turns out it's about the best one you can get for like out of that box that you were getting. So
anyway. Yeah, I mean, obviously CJ Stroud at that point would have been better, but yeah, definitely one of the better cards I could have gotten out of that break. But
and you got it's a 1 of 10, so it's the best patch of that too. Yeah. So
I think I will say this. I could have gotten a little bit more earlier. I had a high number on it.
He's gone down.
Started okay, but he's resurged.
Yeah.
But that hurt the value a little bit. So I did take an offer.
Good question.
No, Christopher Nutter. No, I'm open to doing that. I've sold them live on Whatnot, and I think I'll be doing some. Jimmy Old School Flips is in the house too. I didn't see him in the chat there. What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy.
Great episode of the reseller leftovers today with Mike the Death Pile Pickers, a new edition over there. It was freaking hilarious, Andy. You got to watch.
Okay.
But I do. I've been selling a lot more on Whatnot. Not necessarily cards, but I'm going to be doing some more cards. Doing a lot of pennants, and still do some hats occasionally.
Who's that? Who's the one guy that's on eBay that we buy a lot from? I can't remember his name.
Probstein.
Yeah, Probstein I've seen him go live on eBay a couple times.
I mean, I think I would do better on if that ever really takes off as a marketplace on a live market. I've been selling on there a lot longer, and I have a pretty good following on eBay. Yeah, so I think I would do well there. But I just don't think it's a big live format yet. It hasn't been.
Yeah, when I was in there wasn't a whole lot. And the problem with that is like unless it is large and stuff, like there's not a lot of people that are willing to put a card at $1 and let it run type of thing. It's much more of a like waiting around until somebody's like willing to make you an offer. Essentially, is kind of what it is.
Yeah. So
it's less of an auction, really. 'Cause at least the sellers that I've seen that I've gone in on kind of randomly. But
I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay,
there we have it. Yeah. So 1 of 10 RPA, obviously a rookie patch auto, Anthony Richardson in his college uniform. Probably if you get the first like Colts one, probably better, right? First pro uniform.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, his first 1 of 10 Colts probably out of that. Is going to be very expensive.
Yeah, but it's a bowl patch too.
Great patch, honestly. I think.
Yeah.
The only and it's probably some of the most premier products. So it's immaculate and like flawless, or like 2 of the kind of the largest. Like a box of immaculate, I think is $1,000 or more, and it's like only 6 or 7 cards. So
yeah, yep. But there we have it. So yeah, we got a couple guesses. You got Brandon at $750, Mark Hoyle at $109.99, Girl Dad at $74.99.
Okay. Yeah. So I have an idea. I know where these are going for. I don't know exactly. I think I know roughly where you had it at too at some point. The only knock against it is it's not an on-card auto too, so you can tell that there's little stickers to that. Sometimes those even go higher. I think you had. I want to say you had it up for like 500 or something. I'm going to guess that you took an offer of. I'm going to guess you took an offer of 400 even.
That's it. Real Life at $199, Christopher Niner in at $65, and you're at $400.
Yeah, I know these are expensive. This is several $100s at least. I would hope, unless he really tanked, but I don't think he did that much.
All right, let me let you know.
Give me that win.
Sorry.
I don't know what that is.
You're stupid rabbit because it's wrong.
Hell. It's like I thought it was all right. 275. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. I did get a lot of offers in this back in the day when I first listed it, but none of them were better than that. I would counter them better, about this
really?
price.
Okay. Do you have it up for 500? Is that what
I had a $499.99 OBO, and I finally just said, let me just move it and take an offer. So the one thing I have heard that, Mark. Yeah. He's saying there was some speculation of, with a lot of big eBay sellers, speculation of shill bidding.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have bought some stuff from Probstein, definitely, but I haven't.
Yeah, Jimmy, he did pull himself. You never see a quarterback do that, pull him out because they're tired, right? That's like a running back thing, or, that was when he got benched shortly after that for a couple weeks. And, but he's come back pretty strong. I mean, maybe not completion percentage, but he's
well, I would argue too that he actually handled it way better than he could, than like some may have. I mean, he's like, yeah, you're right. I mean, I made a mistake.
No, absolutely.
He came back. He played in the Lions game, played really well, and he actually won the game prior to the Lions game, and but he played quite well. So
we got breaking news here, Andy. I love this breaking news. I agree. They're faltering a bit. You haven't lost, but.
Oh, okay. That's all right. It's all right. I don't know exactly, Roman, what your track record is on this. So
he's pretty good. Pretty good.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay. You ready for? So this is gonna be it all. We did sell some non-pennant stuff, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
This is gonna be a all pennant one today.
By the way, Andy, while you're pulling that up, Roman put out a video. Let me turn my ringer off here. Roman put out a video this week of the National, where I'm in his video. So everyone wants to see a little different perspective of the National. Definitely check out the Roman Adventures channel in his Cleveland National video.
Yeah.
He mentions you in there, Andy.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I can only imagine. Roman stuff's always fun to watch. He's it's always entertaining for sure.
Absolutely.
Come on, Roman. You know that's not true. They got Mr. Bates. They got the Master Bates. He's one of the best kickers in the league so far. All right. So what do you think?
He looked like he was about to crap himself on the sideline when they went for it on fourth. Like he was. Maybe it's just his face, but he had a very nervous look onto him.
I don't know. Maybe he is. Who knows? But
he was fine when he was on the field. But I mean, when they were weren't sure if they were going for it or going to kick it on that fourth down play.
He's he's new to the league. He never kicked in college or I forget what it was. He kicked in the USFL for
Just crappy league.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. I mean, it's a kicker, so it's not like
I'm not judging him for kicking there. Just terrible league.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Terrible
Maybe
UFL.
Yeah, UFL. Maybe it was UFL.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So this is the LA Galaxy 1996 version.
Cool. Yeah, I mean that's an earlier for that. What? I'm totally blanking. MLS, right? Was it the MLS at that point?
I think. Yeah, this is.
You put minor league soccer.
Yeah, I don't think this. Oh well. Should have been maybe it should have been major, but
okay. Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe it predates that. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. It's been put up there a while ago.
Oh, it's my. Hold on 1 second. Get this out of the way. Okay. So, all right. Well, soccer's strong. Soccer's 90s soccer. I've saw a lot of it. I don't know the rarity.
Just so you know, you're gonna may notice a theme in my pennants this week. So, see if you can pick up on the theme.
All right, space. We'll see.
You'll see.
Time will tell. So we have 89 from Rome, or Christopher Nutter's in at 75. Roman's in at 89. I think that was Christopher Nutter on this pennant, right? Not the previous item. Pretty sure. Brandon's in at 49.99. I got to think they're a little high. I mean, I can see this being a Christmas gift for some kid. They would enjoy this pennant.
I love how you always have a story behind the pennant.
Yeah, some kids would be thrilled to hang this on the wall.
You can see this as being the final piece to a puzzle of a soccer player that never made it to the pros.
There you go. I like that story.
There you go.
But everyone's in a similar ballpark. I'm going to be well under most of them, I think. I'm going to go $28 on this one.
Okay.
$28.
Let's see.
Shame. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
Do you like that one?
That's good.
That was a good addition. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on the Bugs and Daffy one just yet.
Well, they're different ones down there.
Yeah.
The other one for me is a little different.
I see.
You don't like that one? Oh,
it's so close. It's close. Yeah.
Oh, I think that counts. I think that's a winner.
Why do you come up with this stuff? You came up with the rules, the 10% rule. If you want to change it, that's fine.
All right. So close though.
It was so close.
The closest person on the chat, pretty strong.
Yeah. Well, I wish it sold better. I had to take a price on that too. I think it was 29. I think 99. So.
All right. So this one's for the giveaway. Here. And do you know what these things are?
I would assume. I mean, they kind of look like football pants, but the quilted part, I kind of throwing me. I'm assuming they're quilted football pants.
Well, just say you say pants. I was gonna say pants.
Pants.
Bingo.
Sorry. Yeah, they are quilted football pants. I'm sort of shocked you got that. You got that right.
Why did you give me? Why did you have to change it to just say pants to say the bingo thing? I said it right on the money. You should have said bingo on that.
No, I came home with a plan. And I wasn't diverging from my plan.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, how about time period? Time period of these pants.
So I know the padding's different because I think it's probably 30s or 40s because I think they actually had more like harder pads then. So I would go with that time frame.
40 years or so off. 1890s. It's like turn of the century.
They just look very new. I don't know. Maybe
they're in good shape. Good shape. But after around like the late, pre-teens. I guess I don't know. What do you say? Late like 1900s, like 1907, 1908 kind of time frame. They came out with more of a reeded kind of pant with like hard, like bamboo reeds in the thigh. So they look a lot different. They're canvas.
Okay.
So these will be predate them. They did wear these for baseball pants too, but the back of these have no pockets. Typically, baseball pants will have a pocket in the back.
Okay. I would have thought I was tempted to say that they were like catcher's pants, but
yeah, for all players wore quilted pants for time in baseball. So there we got it. So we got the quilted football pants. So yeah, let us know in the chat what you think these sold for. And Andy, you too.
These are, I mean, this is early stuff, so I don't know. This is kind of can throw me for a loop. Is there some staining on this, or am I around the crotchal region?
I wouldn't say it's a stain. I don't think they're stained. Okay. Slight like tannish hue.
Okay.
Slight tannish hue. These came in a large, like I guess a pallet lot, sort of a large lot that I wanted in an auction.
Gotcha.
So Mark's in at $99.99. Girl Dad's in at $449.99. Roman's in at $89. Mookie Chilson's in for $300 for the future waffle pants. Brandon's in at $275.99. Christopher Nutter's in at $255. Yep. Roman likes the crotch stains. B's in at $674.
Don't we all, Roman? Everybody loves.
Oh wow, the Philly Flipper's in the house. Hey, the Philly Flipper, $69.69.
Hey, all right. I like your artistic integrity with a $69.69. I don't know if that's a thing, but
yeah. And Andy, Paul's they're coming back with the reseller Monday night drafts. The what would you say, like the Coke to our Coke Zero, or the Amazon to our Temu draft, as we reference the past. But I think that's coming. Is that coming back next week, Paul? Next Monday night? I forget I know it's December.
BD coming in 674.
The legit version. Yeah, he's saying it just more clear than I said it. I bumbled that a bit.
I see.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Sean's in at $450. Oh yeah, so next Monday night, guys, definitely tune in for another fun Monday night draft. I think 8, maybe 9 p.m. Eastern time, I think.
Looks like
our time of reign of Monopoly is over, Andy. They took a little break over there, so we were the only draft, at least that I'm aware of, for
the only place
a couple months maybe.
Did they ever do the bird draft? I feel like anybody ever do?
They did do a bird draft. Yeah, they did do a bird draft. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought I heard that somewhere.
We talked about it before. Yeah.
Yeah, BD said that I agree. They're old. Okay.
Where are you at, Andy?
Anybody else want to come in, or should I go?
Go for it.
Okay. I think everybody's kind of right in that. I think they're a couple $100 at least. So I'm going to go. I'm going to probably go low and do like $1,400. Let's go 375. Has that been said? Hopefully not. 375.
I think that's been said. No.
All right.
One second. Let Andy know how he did. Andy, just keep an eye on the chat there.
Yep. If anybody comes in at the end, I will let you know.
I think I got my swagger back.
Oh, look at that. What did I hit? Oh, okay. I was in between 350 and 375. So,
man, disappointed.
Firmly in there though.
It took me a while because I was already like set for some lost videos, and then all of a sudden I had to change it up.
All right, so 350. Who got 350 here?
Well, Mookie's in at 300.
That's close.
Let's see, Brandon,
let's see. Mookie.
He's 50 off, so let's see. It might be. I think that's correct. Right?
Actually, real life is at 450. So.
Well, we had a 449 for Girl Dad.
Okay. So Mookie.
I think it is Mookie, right? Yeah. Mookie Chilson. Here we go. Congrats, man.
While you're here, I'm not sure if you remember the horses, but you did win. I think. Let's just put this up.
All right, let me get mine off here. We'll add yours to the stage. So Mookie, so you're going to win either 2 sport or 2 non-sport packs. I'm assuming maybe you're going to want some vintage sport packs. They'll throw you an 89 Fleer and something else. So unless you want non-sport, let me know, and I will. I'll check your YouTube channel and see if you have like a PO box there, or I'll read. If you want to email me at vintagesportflips@yahoo, or you can send me a message on Instagram. Same name on Instagram, Vintage Sport Flips, and I will get your address and get your winnings off. But not only you won those 2 packs, but you also got in on the cumulative giveaway.
That's right.
We're doing it over 12 weeks. The winner of the most giveaways in 12 weeks wins a $50 gift card to our eBay stores. So,
currently, as the horse goes, let me just let me start it off a little.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay, that's too long. All right. So we got B Pat is in there. Brand, we need you to name your horse, by the way, because right now we have Silver, who is owned by Real
Life Perspective Show.
And we have B Pat, who you have the polka dotted horse. But we got 2 new horses to the ring. So Mookie, you have to decide between this monster here or this little filly here, which is a brownish, light tan, or kind of a Clydesdale-ish large black horse.
We got you have to name the Italian Stallion for.
All right, I like
horse.
it. Okay, Italian Stallion's in. I will put that on I will name your horse the Italian Stallion.
By the way, Andy, Paul has moved his business totally off of eBay. He had a massive eBay store when he used to have the warehouse. He's all whatnot now, which I respect, man. That's got the work, the grind you put on over there is impressive.
So, Mookie, just let me know what you want to name your horse.
You know, BD, I had no idea he's going to be sitting there playing with plastic horses in his free time here, but.
All right. Oops, did not spell that right. Probably not. So there we go. Italian Stallion. It's a little longer name, but right now we have one. We're neck and neck. We just need a horse. Need a horse name and a horse. And which horse?
Let me play this for Mookie too, because this was one of the lost videos I had queued up.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag.
Not bad.
For Mookie.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
He's a Mets fan.
Well, we can wait. We can, if he comes back.
We'll just put Mookie Schultz, put his name on the horse for now.
I'll put him as Mookie. All right.
Yeah,
well, I don't know what horse he wanted. I don't know if he
Oh,
wanted.
yeah. Oh, that's right. You got to choose your horse, Mookie, if you're still here.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't give you any options yet, but.
That hurts.
Sorry, Mark.
All right. Well, I did give you I put the 2 options up.
Oh, you didn't? I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here are the 2 options again. You can have that guy. We can have this guy who clips off the horse.
So giant. He's so giant.
You can have a little horse or mega horse. I don't know which one you
Go
want.
with the little horse, and
All right. We'll
go with the little horse. He's going to take the whole screen up, that giant horse.
Well, that's the benefit. There you go. So there's our 3. You can't really see very well. Let me pull back the camera a little bit.
This graphic was. I mean, there's no way you're going to fit 12 horses in the display.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Exactly, Paul. That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to have like a dining room table in that corner shortly here to fit all these horses.
Hey, Brent, this is out of our out of the garage that we bought. These are Heartland horses. Heartland.
Yeah, plastic Heartlands. They were part of a massive buy that me and Andy made.
Petey's hates the horses. Understood.
Oh, maybe, yeah, but you got to pair them up with the riders.
We did. I did. We did.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good.
Don't worry about
they,
it.
they sell eventually. They're not quick movers, but they sell.
Yeah. Keith, when we first got these, was like, oh, Heartland horses sell. I think we sold like 3 of them.
Well, they're long tail items, as people call them. Yeah. So there we have it. So that's our exciting horse race.
There you go. You can take this off now.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
All right. Do you have one more sale, Andy, or is that it for you?
I do. I can do one more real quick.
Okay.
Let me just present here.
No, they are valuable collectibles, Brandon. I've sold a lot of them, and they do have sports Heartlands. Those are the real ones you want to get.
Yeah.
Catch the Spirit. Baltimore Spirit indoor soccer.
So have you figured out the
soccer?
There you go. Well done.
I like it. You like Casper the Ghost up in the corner there.
That's right.
Casper sort of kind of creature.
Well, it's a ghost. Yeah, I don't know if it's Casper. Casper, known as the. Maybe we should have a ghost draft one time.
But anyway, speaking of creature, I can't get the "Leave It to Beaver" song out of my head that I put in our short for Rips and Brews. The "Leave It to Beaver" rap.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, that's catchy, man. You listened?
I don't know.
Leave it. Ward, June, Wally, and Theodore. All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
let's keep the rapping to to just Christmas for you.
I can't wrap Christmas gifts. This is a pretty good one, I think. I like obscure soccer. I've never seen a Baltimore Spirit pennant. Baltimore stuff sells pretty well, generally. Not the Orioles as much, but a lot of the like the defunct kind of minor league hockey stuff and soccer stuff.
Travel pennants too. I told you that before.
Look, got $14.95 from Sean. Brandon, $19.99. Christopher Nutter, $35. Mark at $29. Girl Dad at $17.99. Be more in the house. I'm gonna go higher than them on this one. I'm gonna go $44.
Okay.
$44 on this one.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of math on this one.
Oh yeah, I'm close. Close. Yeah, I thought he was good at math, Beatty. That's what he always mocks me for my math skills. I knew right away he won. This is hefty calculation. Are you frozen or are you still calculating?
Shut up. Okay, what did you say?
$44.
Okay. Jerk. Can't believe you called me that. Where was I?
The wins.
That's wrong, you dumb bunny! Try it again!
See, it's a slightly different version.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah. It's very close, but yeah, you were very close.
All right.
So you're $1 off. I was having a little trouble with that. Usually I'm pretty good at that, but okay.
I mean, it was $4. You would have just taken $4.99 off of that. It would have been $45.01.
All right. Relax. I was thinking about it.
Yeah. All right. I'm very close on both my guesses today. I mean, both were losers, but super. Very good losers.
There you go.
So back to our draft.
Losers nonetheless, though.
Yeah.
All right. Drafting it up. Round 2.
We started first round, the bald eagle, the best mascot in the world of sports, as well as a majestic creature in the middle finger.
I'm just going to use the majestic creature a lot.
Now that I got the word right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go. I may be playing favorites here a little bit. Playing up to the group. I'm going to go with one of the best basketball players of all time. I'm going to go with Larry Bird. Kind of the all-time greatest, probably biggest competitor of all time for sure. Great three-point shooter and a damn good bird.
he also had a bird-like look too. Not to mock anyone's looks, but he had a birdish look too, didn't he?
He had some birdish features. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, very birdish features.
Some would say his hair was a little feathery. I would think maybe had some feathered wings on the side.
He did, yeah, he did. At times, other times he had a very close cropped haircut. Early in his career, probably more feathered.
That's not selling the bird look. So I'm trying to.
Well, I was speaking. I'm an honest person.
There you go, Mark. I like it. I got some good, nice picks. I feel like he was up there. It was between Larry or the middle finger were my top 2 picks. So there you have it. Keith?
All right. I'm going with a bird. He's a real bird.
Oh, he's got a real bird again. He's going.
But he's sort of a real bird. I'm going to a bird. He brought joy in life and death. He lived on and gave joy throughout his time. And this bird his name was Petey. And he gave joy to Harry and Lloyd in Dumb and Dumber. And then when he lost his head head was duct taped back on. He brought joy to a blind boy named Billy. Pretty bird. He brought joy multiple fashions, life and death.
Wow. You're
right?
saying Petey from
Petey.
So he's
Dumb
not
and
even.
Dumber.
He was a dead bird. So you are.
He was live in the beginning of the movie, probably. You don't really see him, probably, but I'm assuming he was.
A dead bird.
Petey the duct taped parakeet. I'm going with.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Brandon likes it. I think he's laughing.
I don't know. Sometimes.
Tell us in the chat. What do you think of that, Petey? With duct taped.
Anytime you have to go into it like that far.
Head.
Duct tape.
In
There you go. That's a strong.
dumb.
I think that's a backhanded compliment right there. Oh, here we go. Second round analysis. Larry Bird has a phenomenal pick.
Love the courage. I'm getting
Petey is a stretch.
Oh,
injury prone. That's amazing. He is injury prone. His head did pop off.
our pets' heads are falling off.
Yeah, that's right. Girl's head.
Yeah, but the best trade ever. You got to give credit for the trade. I mean, he might have been the bad part of the trade, but still.
That's true. It's true.
But that boy, he was happy. It was a good trade for
value pick there.
A win-win situation there until the news got word of it.
Yeah.
So
all right. So what do we got? What's next for you?
Let's do this.
Find of the week.
All right, find of the week. Andy doesn't necessarily sort. His best days are behind him. I don't think so. He's still bringing joy. Girl dad. Yeah. Well, I mean, you like a quiet pet sometimes, right?
Certainly a controversial pick, but
yeah. If I would have just said Petey, would you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I would have. Yeah, I think.
Oh, I should have led with Petey, but I wanted the life and death thing. It's like lives on. He lives on.
Yeah.
All right. So Andy doesn't necessarily source. So assuming you don't have a find of the week, Andy. Maybe you do.
No.
You've had it sometimes.
No.
So my find of the week.
Is it tape?
No, I don't want to play with this tape the whole podcast. I just play with this tape the whole time.
So we got I found Painter's tape. Well, if you want to do that, I can play that game too. I found some.
Is that a car bill? What is that?
No, it's that stickers for
the back of a label.
Yeah.
All right. So as we know, I am the pennant king. Maybe not the king of pennants, but the pennant king.
Okay.
So last Thursday, came home with this. Came home with this purchase.
Good gravy.
And those are not small totes. Those are 11 40-gallon totes. They're like the biggest ones you can buy in Home Depot. All pennants. I think there's like.
Honestly, totes alone, those are probably $50 totes, right?
Well, I did buy half those totes. I will say I bought.
Never mind.
$200 in totes I bought. I bought like 6 totes. He was not going to give me them, but then he realized I didn't bring enough, so he gave me the other ones. So I'm going to give them back to him, or I'll pay him for them.
Don't worry, BD. We did not get in on this one, so.
Yeah. Because the reason is, hold on, I grabbed the stack here. Hold on a second. So this.
Yeah, those are good for these pennants. Honestly, they fit well and they keep stuff out of them. Moths,
yeah, these are they're perfect because they're like 32 inches long, so you can fit. They're good for regular pennants, and can
you fit them like crop? You can fit like 2 packs, right?
Yeah. Yep. So they're very good for that. But the reason I did it myself and I didn't pull Andy in on this deal is there's so much duplication. Like this stack of pennants right here, all 1983 Phillies World Series pennants. I've already sold a couple of them.
Yeah.
There are about 5,000 pennants in the buy. I've had about 700 listed already.
Jeez. But they're all like in like 700 listed, but are they listed in
multi-quantity?
5 different listings?
No, I a lot more than 5, but that's 50, that's one listing. And then there's like caricature. There are some caricature pennants, little 91 Twins. There's that's
cool.
Brett Favre action.
Yeah.
So
Favre.
There's definitely they go to the mostly 70s through the early 2000s. So
yeah,
them to work ahead of me
stuff
there, but yeah.
Cool.
So that's my find of the week there. All right. Favre, yeah.
Favre. Yeah. I don't think I have any. I didn't get any Favre. I had a couple Aaron Rodgers and like some other Green Bay Packers, but no Favre. And no Jordan either. We didn't get any Jordans in those, which is.
You know what I have a ton of, and I didn't list them yet. I should get them listed. A ton of Shaq. They'll probably in this buy. They'll probably do pretty well. They
did pretty well. I think I had like 3 or 4 up. I think either all of them sold, or at least or most of them did.
Oh wow, I'm gonna get those listed. What am I doing?
Yeah, I mean they didn't. I mean they're not selling for $40, but they're probably 20 to 30 all day.
Yeah. And I have about. I mean, I don't know exactly how many pennants there are, but I probably have about like 60 cents a pennant into them, maybe a little under $1, but somewhere.
Yeah.
something like that.
He's got. I'm sure you have some Angel stuff in there, right?
Yeah, I've definitely seen Angels. I don't know if there's O2. There probably is because that's like there's a lot of early 2000 stuff.
You're already getting requests.
Definitely Chiefs.
Yeah, you guys should check out his Whatnot. You should maybe. I don't know if you announce them, but if you're not following my Whatnot, he does a lot of these pennant things.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I actually had a sale. I had a sale scheduled today at 4:00. I pushed it back because I'm just the shipping. It ran me down this week, man. Yesterday, she'll definitely be guessing some pennants, but definitely yesterday, me and Mrs. Flips, we shipped in the morning 84 packages, and then I came home after work and I shipped another 11, packed them. I shipped them out this morning. So I had 95 packages yesterday. That's like, and I had to be at work by 1. So that's an exhausting morning. Like I got done right as I was about to shave and shower and go to work.
How much money do you give the postman for picking them up?
I'll give him a very nice gift at Christmas. Yeah. I'll give him a gift, pay him every time he comes.
No, I know.
But, he's great, man. Because you have a lot of postmen that like, if my mailman's not on, if he's on vacation or something, it's like, my post office. Why am I trying to add extra words?
I don't know.
My post office hates me when I would walk in with like 50 packages. Right. Yeah. So
I don't love that.
Yeah.
All right. So back to you.
All right.
You got Petey the duct taped head and tumble like the back.
I got to put parakeet in title.
When you have to explain a joke, it's not a good joke. Yeah.
I'm going to change that head to parakeet.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, poor Miss Flips. Miss Flips is going to be sick of these pennants. Sure.
Did you see the latest Mrs. Flips video?
The one, it was...
the bats.
Yeah. She's a little off on that one.
Yeah.
Wait, you're like 150 for one bat?
yeah, she's way off. All right. Back in round 3 here. I think I'm going back to the... People might like my picks here. I'm going to go with
you have to announce
a non-talking bird, a fictional bird, but what he says, he doesn't say. It's not maybe it's a word. It's a noise, but he never loses. This bird. He's a winner. I'm going the Roadrunner. Meat. He never loses. Right. He just finds a way.
Finds a way. You sound like that's all tied back to the Jurassic Park. Life finds a way. You don't remember that? Okay.
I do remember that. Yeah. I wasn't going that direction, but
I say
Samsonite.
Crafty. He's a crafty bird, that's for sure.
So you're gonna start with an S.
Yeah, I will say so Furky a bird. Good question.
That would work.
I'm not gonna pick him. Yeah, he's gonna it'll be interesting to see Girl Dad's thoughts on this. He has big playability for sure.
Yeah, you need like a speedy. He's like a Tyreek Hill of the bird world, right?
Okay. Yeah, he probably is. I agree. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't think you're gonna. The funny thing is, I don't think our picks are gonna overlap at all in this one for the most part.
I know I stole Petey from you. I feel bad.
Unfortunately, Petey was not on my list. Even Roadrunner was not either. I just I went a different route. So.
Shocked.
Okay, I'm going to go with something. I'm unfortunately, our good friend is not here, who's a big golfer. I'm going to go with the Albatross, which is in golf. So that's basically it's a 3 under par. Basically, one of the best you can do.
That is a terrible pick.
Aside from a hole-in-one, Albatross.
That is a terrible pick.
I was going to go birdie, but then I was going to say, well, if I went birdie and then you took Albatross, that would kind of take me out.
What? I don't even know what it is. What is it again?
Albatross is
3 under par on the hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor
Albatross.
Can
I put golf?
Golf Albatross. There you go. That's
you've been better served.
Don't talk to me about stuff when you pick Petey.
You've been better served to just pick Albatross. They have like the world's biggest wingspan of the bird world.
It's not true because we're going to get back to that later on, but it's not true.
Yeah, I know. It's close though. It's close. But it's better than a golf Albatross.
Stop. People like golf. Okay, we got. I'm sure we got some girl daddies.
And here we go. We got the analysis. Yep.
Okay.
I like still a draft. I like it.
Oh, all right. Well, we didn't hit on this.
I agree.
I knew
I like
that
the analysis on that one.
I knew some people would not like it, so I understand it. I had to go with it. But that's my pick. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to my board. Got to stick with what I'm thinking. It's a
good question, Sean. I haven't studied it closely. Purple Martin, House Sparrow.
Doesn't look like it.
I don't think so. I don't think
too
so.
fat. I would assume a Roadrunner poop would just be like kind of a line, right? Like a swipe because he's
he's moving. I don't know if they poop on the go or not. But.
All right, so should we do a little stump?
Let's stump it up. Stump it up. Last week we had Stump the Chump. This week we're back to Stump the Strap. Stump the Strap. Crotch strap.
It's funny though, but that was your nickname in high school, wasn't it? Crotch strap.
That is not my nickname. I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. Well, in honor of our bird topic, Keith, my question for you tonight is, and so I'll give you a little pretext on this as well. But first, I'll tell you what the question is, and then I'll kind of explain.
We'll turn the comments off now. Okay.
So my question for you tonight is: can you name the heaviest birds in the world that are current, like not that are, that are not extinct? Put it that way. And so I have 7 on my list. I will say, let's see. I will say, okay, let me just also say this. There are several in a family, right, that are of the tops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
There are multiple. Yeah. So I will just say just one of those of any of that thing. So like, it's not going to be, 6 different types of parakeets, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
They're pretty light, but yeah.
I know, but I didn't want to give
I got
you
you.
the actual
Yeah,
one.
I got you. But what's my over-under? Let's get to that.
Okay, so I have 7 that are up there right now. I will say, I think you can come up with, I think the over-under is 2.5.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to beat it.
I think you're going to get 2. And
I'm going to show my hands and I'm not Googling too.
Okay. All right.
Not Googling. I will just play with my beard.
Brandon is correct. Yeah, that is one in there.
All right.
Christopher Nutter. Yeah, that is correct on my list. Unfortunately, the second one is not though.
All right. I'm going to go emu.
Emu is number 3 on the list. Weighing in at this is the max weight for one. I guess I don't know if they weighed the fattest emu there was, but 150 pounds.
Okay, I worked with an emu in an SPCA once.
Is that his name, or is that
no? It was a bird.
Really guy named Emu.
I go ostrich.
Ostrich is, of course, yes, on the list. 349 pounds. It almost doubles the next closest one.
Cassowary bird.
Oh, you got it. All right. So you got 3 you got the top 3. Strong.
It's going to get a little tougher now though.
Yes. Yes. So you got number 1 ostrich, 349. Cassowary, there, like I said, the second actually is a different ostrich. Okay. And then there's a dwarf cassowary that's like less, but 187. Emu's 150. This is where it starts to get a little bit.
Yeah, because there's some bigger birds, but they might not be heavy.
Yep. This is going strictly weight.
Yeah.
He's already girl dad said to take the over, and he was right.
I'm gonna go. I'll go the California condor. It's not probably a heavy bird. It's not a land bird. It's probably pretty light.
It's not on there. So I will say you're close to on the condor thing. The Andean condor is the largest bird of prey at 33 pounds. So you're very close. But
was he on the list though?
He was not on the list.
Okay.
35. I'll give you 35 is the lowest weight, and that's the 7th. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to go 35 is the lowest weight. Okay. I'll go turkey.
Turkey is on the list at 86 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so they can get as high as obviously it's 86.
4. I got 4.
Well, you already won, but yeah, I'll show off a little bit.
I'm sure. Well, it's tough now. I'll go peacock. I think they're pretty light though.
Peacock is not on the list. I didn't see him even close. I think under 35 there's a lot. I mean, like 20 to 30 there's a lot of birds in that.
I think generally like a peacock you think is bigger than a turkey, but the 85 nobody's cooking up an 85-pound turkey.
It's all feathers. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
There's one I don't think you will know, and then there's one that you may know.
How about a turkey vulture?
No, not on the list, but I think it's similar weight to those other ones.
Okay.
No Christopher Nutter, and no Girl Dad, unfortunately.
Are any of these left? Since I've already won, really. Are any of these flying birds? I mean, they can fly, but are they?
There's one bird that can fly. That's a good question.
Okay. Huh.
So I'll give you any form of this I'll accept.
I'll go pelican.
No, that was a Girl Dad said pelican.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
Like some of those like herons, they're big, they're tall, but I don't think they're very heavy.
I'll give you the bird. The largest bird that can fly from research is the old wandering albatross. So that would be.
Okay.
See a turkey. There's only 2 left. There's one that you will. I just don't think you're going to know. And then there's one that you will certainly know, but I don't think anybody would think that it's this big. Brandon is correct. A form of that bird is number 4. Actually, it's absolutely insane.
It's got to be maybe it's an eagle. Then I'll go with the golden eagle.
No, because it can fly, right? That's.
You said okay, it can't fly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's maybe
so none of these birds can fly.
Some sort of goose.
Geese can fly.
That's true. They can fly.
The middle finger.
All right, I'll call it there. I think I have a strong performance.
Yes, you did. So greater rhea, which I don't know what that is. I think it's basically greater rhea, emu, cassowary, and golden ostrich or common ostrich all look like ostriches. They're just like those big. The one that you didn't know, but you will definitely know, Brandon is right. The emperor penguin.
Ah, okay. Yeah, a lot of blubber
pounds.
There. A lot of blubber.
101 pounds they get up to.
Yeah, I should have thought of that. Yeah.
I'll tell you a few more things. Keith, can you name the largest predatory bird? Meaning the one that birds of prey or condors and stuff like that, but they basically are vultures.
You already said that, didn't you? You said the California
the condors are more vulture-y, I think. They don't actually kill.
Okay.
So largest predatory bird. With real perm. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm some sort of eagle.
Yeah, it's a harpy eagle.
Okay.
22 pounds. I know you know this, but can you name the fastest bird? I'm sure you know this.
Fastest bird.
It's actually the fastest animal on the planet. So just so you know.
A peregrine falcon.
Correct. So
really?
240 miles an hour. The problem with that is that's basically dive bombing. So honestly,
sleek. They can just get their body in a bullet formation, kind of.
Anything you throw out of an airplane is going to get pretty fast too if it's sleek. So I don't know if that counts. I guess they can pull out of that.
I'm impressed, but Sean, I'm impressing with my bird knowledge, aren't I?
So many bird facts.
For someone who doesn't treat birds, I'm smoking the bird knowledge over.
And
here.
the fastest horizontal bird is the white-throated needletail. Goes horizontally 100 miles an hour. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
That's all my bird facts.
There you go. So if anybody who's watching our show and they have to be on Jeopardy next week and there's a bird category,
you
guys are in for a treat. Yeah.
Yeah. I've just helped you out, and you can consult Keith Shirk too if you need to know about.
If you need to know about the poop splatter designs.
Exactly.
No,
all right.
Really so who's messing my painter's tape up?
Who's up?
Good question. I think it's. No, let's see. One, two, bird, Petey. Roadrunner.
You took the road.
You are up. You are up.
I'm up. I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I know my last pick did not go over well. I understand. I need to work it through. Okay. I'm gonna go with probably my favorite. I know you took the Roadrunner, but my personal favorite bird from cartoons is a little bird. I say foghorn leghorn.
He's not little, man. He's giant.
Right? I know. Well, yeah, he's big.
Yeah.
He's a big.
Yeah. He's a big rooster.
Yeah, he's a or was he a rooster hawk? Is that what his name was?
No. He was just a turkey, or I think he was a rooster. But then the little turkey hawk would try to kill him.
Right.
Henry.
That's right.
Yeah. I think he's a rooster.
Yeah, let me double check what he was. I know it didn't make sense that he was as big as he was. That's the thing. It's like, okay, he's an anthropomorphic rooster. But yeah, he's just a regular old rooster that's enormous, apparently.
Girl, Dad, let's know when we're doing the analysis that he didn't know what kind of bird he was.
Oh, come on.
That's got to be factored in the vote and the analysis.
You were really
thought it was a turkey. Thought it was a turkey hawk.
Really?
He's a rooster. Is that a predatory bird?
No, I said it was a rooster, or I didn't say it was a hawk.
You said a turkey hawk.
No, I didn't.
Rewind the tape.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. I forgive you. All right. I'm going to go with an aquatic bird who's also out of this world. I'm going to go Howard the Duck.
Oh my God.
Great bird, a ladies' man, duck from outer space. I mean, how do you not get a better bird than that? I think he's a bird. I mean, he's an alien, but he's a bird. He looks like a bird. He's a badass bird who likes.
So you said you didn't know what my animal was, but you don't know if yours is an alien.
He's clearly a duck, but I mean, is he the same? If you were to do some genetic analysis of him versus like a mallard in the local pond, maybe there's similarities. I don't know, but he's a space duck.
Okay, understood. Don't know if I love that, but okay.
Oh, what did I just do here? I did full screen. Okay. You don't love that.
He's a Marvel character. There you go. That's true.
That's true. Yeah, I'm going with the movie character, but they're not the same, right? Howard the Duck, the Marvel character, and Howard the Duck, the movie character. Maybe they are, but
yeah, it's a good point. Okay, I guess I'll accept it. I guess it's technically a duck.
Or it's definitely a duck.
It's definitely. I don't know. I don't know if you have the proof on that.
All right, so we just I guess we can just circle back to another.
Okay.
Let's go get the analysis. The analysis.
He's a freak of nature. He is a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Feel issues. Yeah, he does. He's a ladies' duck. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Kind of.
They should have follow-up movies to Howard. I know it wasn't a success, but there should be follow-up Howard the Ducks where he's because he could have got he could go the route of Ted. Like he's having some drug problems and prostitutes everywhere. He's like the Ted of the 80s.
I see that. I can see that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is tough now. Oh, so now you're finishing it up. So
yeah, but I'll show one thing it's not a segment here, but this is a sales of the week, but it's more of I sold this piece. So this is what's called a CDV. That's an early. It's like an 1860s, 1870s photo.
Okay.
That's called a carte de viste. But this guy is a snake oil Dr. Brennan, a snake oil salesman. Do you know what that's about? Let's see. Yeah, it's true. There's probably more. Some people have more than Tyreek. I'm trying to think of who's the famous one.
I'm totally blanking now.
I could maybe run a test or.
I thought it was that. Wasn't it that guy? I thought he was like a defensive back. Yeah, it was the guy that played for the Jets. Remember, he was a defensive back for the Jets for a while. Cromartie.
Oh yeah. DRC. Which one, Antonio or Dominic Rogers Cromartie?
I think it was Antonio Cromartie. I think he had 10 kids from 10 different women.
But yeah, so this guy was a snake oil salesman. Do you know what that is, Andy?
I do. Yes, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. So I found the newspaper article about him. They they was chased out of the city. He was like hanging up flyers that he could cure different diseases. Called Dr. Brennan. It was labeled on the back, Dr. Brennan, but he wasn't a doctor at all. Just called himself a doctor, and then was arrested for like a violent assault in Boston. Sold for $30. Sold for $30, just a random charlatan, as I put in the title there.
He's got a nice coiffed of hair, and
he does, yeah.
Good facial hair too.
I like the mustache with the long goatee. He's got some style.
He looks a little. I mean, obviously, by the timing, he looks a little like who is that? Wyatt Earpish, maybe.
Yeah, Earpish. Yeah,
he's got some Earp qualities to him.
Yeah, it's definitely a little Earpy there.
Okay. All right, so let's go. Let's finish this thing off.
All right. Here we go. So, all right, round 5. I wasn't prepared for round 5. Let's see. Look at my list over here. It's tough. I got a couple I'm going back and forth between.
Okay.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
All right, I'm not going to this. All right. No, back and forth. I'm down between two guys. I'm going purely for I like the Meep from the Roadrunner.
Okay.
I want to pair that up with a maniacal laugh of Woody the Woodpecker.
Okay.
Classic laugh, classic cartoon character.
Yeah.
You gotta love the.
I would say he does have, and just the woodpecker alone really does have that annoyance quality that's gonna get into the head of your opponents, just constantly pecking at them. Yep. All right, yeah,
he's the instigator.
Strong pick though, strong pick. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck between two.
I was struggling with mine.
All right, I'm going to go with, I'm building a team of strength on my squad. A large foul. So I'm gonna just play. I'm gonna power home my power team, my powerful team, with Big Bird. One of the biggest, strongest, arguably. He's got a good side to him. But man, he is really, really impressive as a bird goes.
2 questions. Are we sure he's a male? He's definitely male. I'm not.
I don't know.
You call him he. I'm just curious. I'm not sure if he's a boy or girl. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. And what kind of bird is he?
It's a bird. I don't know. Just a bird.
Just so to be clear, though, that is 2 of your birds that you didn't know what kind of bird they were.
Well, okay,
you really had no birds. You knew what they were.
It just so happens that all your birds have the name of the exact animal they are half the time. Howard the duck, Woody the woodpecker.
Very good point.
First of all, it's not Woody the woodpecker. It's Woody Woodpecker.
Okay, good point again. I'll correct that.
Mark Fidrich was on my list, actually. Woody's a menace. It's all mental with him. Oh, okay. I like that. Sort of a Patrick Beverly type. Huge value. Big Bird has size, but needs to work on his mean streak. Oh, yeah, he's the team guy. That's true. He does.
Yeah, I look at Woody the Woodpecker as Woody the Woodpecker. I did again. Woody Woodpecker as like a Matthew Barnaby kind of character, right? Okay. There's value in Matthew Barnaby. I hated Matthew Barnaby, but
not much of a fighter though. I'll take Big Bird over Woody Woodpecker in day of the week.
I don't know. I mean, there's big guys go down easy sometimes. I never saw Big Bird fight.
Yeah, well, never saw Woody Woodpecker either. But
we should have a draft. Which speaking of draft, Woody the Big Bird.
That's true. It's true. Didn't think about that.
It's true.
He's a street bird. He's a street bird.
That's true. It does help. I'm saying, Snuffy. I was going to say we should have a draft of characters who are
second fiddle.
Not second fiddle, but they're not really an animal that you know what the hell they are. Like a mystery animal. Like a fantasy animal.
Okay.
I don't know how we. Yeah, we got to make sure there's enough out there. Probably are.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you can.
Probably everything in Sesame Street except for Big Bird. Yeah. I would argue Big Bird probably is on there too because we don't.
What is Elmo? Is Elmo an animal or it's some type of furry thing?
Yeah, all of them. Cookie Monster. Yeah, every one of them. It fits. Ligers. Yeah. We have the beautiful drawing of with Napoleon Dynamite. Didn't he draw a nice Liger?
All right, so you want to go through any of your other picks?
Yeah.
I have a bunch that like I was ready to go a bunch of different ways. I definitely went a little off the in my first three picks that were a little like non-traditional bird, and
it's gonna hurt you.
Finish with we'll see.
Yeah, let's go alternate. Let's alternate some honorary mentions.
Okay, so you go.
You go first.
So if we were going to get into names of birds, I had my favorite name of a bird is a fluffy back tit babbler, which is I mean, it's not a commonly known name, but I mean, a commonly known bird, but it's a pretty good name for a bird.
Fluffy back tit barbler.
Fluffy backed tit babbler. Yeah.
Babbler. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're going to get these draft grades. The final draft grades are in, Andy.
Wow. It's close. All right.
Ooh, B and B plus. Ooh. No, Petey. Come on, Petey. Petey's getting respect. Just he's a small bird. Like you said, you got to look. He's not. I mean, on a team, he's probably not going to do much for you with no head.
Yeah, bringing a lot.
But I'm just talking about the joy.
Sure.
He's like mascot.
What else you got?
Oh, we got a dad joke. Speaking of girl dad, we have a dad joke to cover up their butt quack.
Oh, jeez.
This was taken in the other draft, so I didn't want to take it, but it's a good one. Going off the Larry Bird pick, Ray, the Nashville Flipper, in their draft, number 1 overall, took Robin Williams.
So I did have him on my list. I did think that because I was looking at a bunch of different things like bird names for sports, bird names, and good. Yeah, that's a good one. I have, in terms of like straight birds, because I did put a few like just birds on there too. The crow's pretty cool bird, just the fact that it like brings toys and stuff to people.
Oh, the stork? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the crows.
You said brings toys to people?
Yeah, you didn't know like crows like actually bring presents to people and things like that?
No.
You've never heard that before? Never
heard that.
Wow.
But I will say, I always wanted a pet crow or a raven, because similar family of bird. But when I volunteered at a wildlife center, and despite not treating birds now, I took care of birds. That's all I did there. And I took care of all the crows. And there was one crow, he would run up to you, peck my foot, and then yell out, ouch. And I didn't say ouch, but he just must have done it enough that people would say ouch, and he learned to talk. So they're very smart birds.
Yeah, crows are extremely smart. And they do, they mimic and they do stuff. Look up crows that like, there have been a bunch of times when like people have helped crows or something and they come back and they give them like shiny things and I'll put them on the doorstep and stuff. Yeah,
cool.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't even think about that.
What was that?
I don't know any of the, I don't know the,
I'm gonna look at was my Willie a bird?
Yeah, your Willie's a bird.
We pulled this. Now he looks fishish. My Mawile. I think he's like some sort of fish-like creature. He's got a sharp fang.
Yeah.
All right. Next on my list, I like a feisty bird, and this bird is true.
Can't do that. He was thinking he wants inner city fighting.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Oh, that's a good one.
Phoenix is good.
I didn't even have that on my list. That's a strong one. That's a fictional bird too. I mean, it's kind of like but it rises from the air. That's tough.
Yeah,
that would have really fit in well to a team thing too.
Yeah, that's strong. I would go with I like Daffy. Donald, I think, is a lame duck to an extent. Daffy is lame duck. Man, I didn't even mean to do that. That was good.
I know.
That was good. Maybe I did mean it. But Daffy, he was just like feisty, man. Feisty duck.
Hedwig, yeah. I just started watching some of the Hedwig's from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
does he even do anything, Sean? I mean, he's his pet owl or like his creature or whatever, but does he do much? He just sits there, doesn't he? Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I haven't seen the movies in a while.
So a little more off off track and stuff. I was gonna potentially go with Angry Birds.
Yeah.
that was a strong pick for me. I decided to go against. I was already had 3 in the one.
He brings the mail. That's not doing. I'm not to knock my mailman, but he doesn't do a ton then in the bird world.
You'd have to have a friggin' ostrich to get your mail.
Yeah.
Strap packages to the side of it. Yeah. So Angry Birds is probably a pretty solid game. So Scrooge McDuck is great. Yeah.
You gave me this gift, Andy. It might have been your girlfriend gave me this gift. I'm gonna go the Aflac duck.
Oh,
Aflac. I like a saying. I like a catchy saying, right?
Zazu from Lion King. Yeah. What was the bird from Lost?
Well,
I don't know.
What about the bird from World War I, Lost Bee Talon? Or was that
Lost Battalion? I think is what he's saying. I don't know that one.
Oh, battalion. Oh, I didn't even see the next thing there. Okay. Well, he said talon. I'm like, because chickens have long talons.
I'm not familiar with that one, Brandon.
We'll look that one up.
We can go just run through a quick rapid fire.
I'm pretty much done, I think.
So I had Black Crows and Counting Crows on my list.
All right. Yeah, that was good.
I didn't go those route. I had Robin Williams, and then I also had Tony Hawk as my last one.
Were there other bird bands? Just the birds? What other birds are there?
The 2 bands that I liked were Black Crows and but I figured Eagles would be taken, so I guess you could say.
I'm never a big Black Rose fan. I was a huge Counting Crows fan.
Yeah. You said you're not a big Black Rose fan, or
not really? Yeah. No.
I liked them both. I saw the Counting Crows recently in the past 2 years. They are really not fun to watch anymore. They change none of their songs that you loved growing up sound like that anymore because he slows them down and does all this.
Oh, really?
And plays an hour of his new stuff. It's nobody wants to hear this. Just play the one album. Everybody wants to hear. Album.
What is it? August and Everything After.
Yeah. So many good songs on that.
Yeah, I saw him in concert in. It's probably 97, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm
sure that was their heyday. I mean, he doesn't have he didn't have his crazy hair anymore. It's just this is not the band that I know.
It's hard. I don't know if I would, other than Crash Test Dummies, I would go back, and the Lemonheads. Some bands I would go back to see from the 90s, but a lot of that stuff
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Nah, I'm not about Hootie. But I did have tickets to see Green Day and Weezer right before the pandemic hit, and that show got canceled, so I didn't see them.
That'd be a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think for the last ones, I haven't seen a lot. I mean, I've seen a lot more recent, not 90s bands though. Some live up. Some
Sigur
don't.
Rós. Sigur Rós was around the 90s. They were rocking for decades there.
True.
Guys, definitely in the chat. Definitely check out Sigur Rós if you've never heard of them. They're great band.
Do yourself a favor. You don't have to do that. All right.
Yeah, there we have it. So, Andy, so next week we haven't decided what we're doing, but the week after that is Christmas Day. So we obviously won't have a draft then, I assume.
Right.
So probably just skip the week after next. So last year we did do Christmas movies. There's probably not much else we can do in terms of Christmas draft. We'll brainstorm. Unless we just go back to sports.
We could do Christmas songs.
It's terrible.
Well, again, Keith, I'm not picking from I don't know, favorite things to do at Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll think of something.
Good ideas.
This is a pretty good. That'd be a nice concert to go to. Creed.
Yeah.
With arms wide open. Isn't that song?
Yeah, Creed, right?
I don't know if that's. Sometimes I get confused.
Christmas shows,
sweets too. We did do. I would be horrible at this. I don't think I've ever watched a Hallmark movie. Crazy.
Yeah, me either. I don't think I've ever seen one.
Christmas sweets. That's interesting.
We could do worst Christmas movies ever. That would be that could be a similar idea as.
The problem with worst Christmas movies is the worst ones probably nobody's seen or knows about. So it's hard to talk about them really. You know.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily what we consider worst. They might be their favorite movie.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know. I'm okay. We won't ruin that, but we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll go back to a sports draft. We don't know what we're doing yet, but you'll see the thumbnail. And as I told Sean on my Instagram,
we could do best presents of all time. Like either not that you've gotten necessarily, but like, or like toys that people have gotten, like the biggest fad, like Christmas presents and stuff.
Not bad in general, just the best toys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not terrible.
Holiday sports names. I'm trying to think like Roy Holiday or like.
That's interesting. That is an interesting one though. Yeah, he's just talking about like Deontay Christmas or
Christmas Lloyd, isn't that Lloyd Christmas? But you could do like best holiday names just in general.
Yeah,
could be like you could have like Lloyd Christmas. You could have.
It's not bad. Yeah,
you'd have to. This would be a little tough because, but yeah, we'll think about it definitely.
Yeah, that's we got some good ideas there. I like it. it. All right, and maybe we'll and you can both wear an ugly sweater next week since we won't have a Christmas show.
Yeah, I do have a sweater I think somewhere. I do have an
pretty much sweater. Yeah, that's not a great looking piece there. So
coming from a person
that's a pretty
literally has bird poop on his shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nerlens Noel.
I like Nerlens. Kentucky, University of Kentucky, Sixers.
Like 7 foot tall. He was about as skinny as you can get, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that. Girl Dad, you can't give us all the names though, because then that's a great one. Though.
Thankfully, we'll forget them.
Yeah,
but yeah,
we will. Good. Yeah,
all right, man. Yeah, so guys, we'll be back next Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll check us out on Rips and Brews. We have a short coming out every night over there. Get definitely some good shorts scheduled out. My regular videos come out every Saturday, 1 p.m. My goal is I'm going to try to start to do 2 picking videos a week. That's going to be challenging. We'll see if I can pull that off. I'm going to try to do that. But yeah,
we've talked about doing the Rips and Brews and stuff now too. We may, I think we're going to switch up the kind of not the premise, but we'll probably, I don't know, we talked about this some, but the one that we do live with Real Life and Soda City. So that's one we do live. We may do one ourselves live, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll probably have 2 taped ones. So we may not see 4 of those every week. Kind of mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. So we're going to do, as Andy said, we're going to do 2 pre-recorded videos that come out Thursday nights. And then we're going to do 2 lives a month. So we're going to have something every week in terms of a long format in addition to our daily shorts we're putting out. So that's sort of the plan. We're going to do that just to mix it up a little bit. And that way we can engage twice a month with the chat. Anyone wants to hang out on our lives, just keep an eye out for them. Real Life has a show on Friday night. It's with he's a musician. I think I saw Sean. I forget. I saw a post about it, but I forgot the details of it. But 8 p.m. Central Time on the Real Life Perspective show. And then Rushmore has a live show Friday night. The Rushmore, I like that. Rushmore of sauces.
That's good.
We might have worked out in the future episode, Andy. I like that.
Don't want to steal it from me. That's good.
We won't steal it right away. We'll give some time.
That's a great Rushmore sauces.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
God, I love sauces too.
Saucy. Here we go.
Oh, awesome. Very cool.
Oh, man. Yeah, sweet, man. Yeah. You guys, I know you do a mix of lives and like pre-recorded. So that's awesome, man. But yeah, there you go, guys. We'll catch you next week. Everyone, if we don't see you next week, having a happy holidays and go Birds. Peace.
Go Lions. Go Lions, though, not Birds.
It's a bird draft.
Go Lions. Going to go with best cats next.
Peace.
Oh.